Right guys, welcome back to another motovlog. So it's a nice day, so I thought I'd just, come out on the bike. So I've got a few things to talk about. So the main topic is going to be how to ride a motorcycle with a broken clutch cable, or a snap clutch cable. So I'm going to go to like a quieter road to do this on, because it is a bit difficult. But obviously if this is the only way of getting home, if you can't afford to get the breakdown service out, this is what you're going to have to do. Now what you have to do is put it into neutral. That's the first thing you've got to do. Get the bike into neutral, kick it down into, first and then back into neutral. Just get the bike into neutral some way, If you're riding the bike, you'll know how to get into neutral, easy. Then what you've got to do is that you obviously have no clutch, so you've got to, start the bike. So the bike's started, it's in neutral, Right, now you're going to get on the bike and start running with the cunt. I mean proper running with it. Actually, I'm not going that way. I'm going down this way. So just keep running with the bike, and then get up to a nice speed. Then kick it up into second. Kick it into second, not first, second. And then you should be away. And then what you can do is your clutch will shift into third, fourth, and then fifth. Now you cannot downshift. Now if you're on a bike like mine, the LEXMOTO XTRS 125, you can actually engage the clutch with your hand. So stall it at traffic lights, press the clutch in with your hand, and then drop it down back into neutral. That is the only option you've got. If your clutch ain't accessible with your hand, best option is just drive it in second or third, and then drop it into neutral when you get to a traffic lights, because you cannot drop that. You can clutch upshift, fine. Downshifting, no, bad story. That will damage your bike. So can't even fucking speak. Clutchless upshifting's good. Downshifting, different story. So I had this problem a couple of weeks back in Blackpool. Yeah, thought I'd go on a nice ride. It was very nice weather. It was hot, so I thought, you know what, I would go to Blackpool. Set off. Bear in mind, the last time I went to Blackpool, I ended up running my little moped out of oil. That kind of fucking ended up not good. I had to get a breakdown service out. There was no way of me riding that bike home, because I'd run it out of oil and seized the engine. But anyways, that's a different story. So I went to Blackpool, pulled up some traffic lights just on the outskirts of Blackpool. Didn't even get to see the Blackpool Tower, but and boom, clutch completely snapped. I'm like, it's no clutch. Bike stalled. I'm like, oh, what the fuck's happened? So I ended up, I pull it to the path, and then realised that my clutch cable had snapped. Don't know who that was. So what I had to do is then I'm with I'm with some like good 125cc motorbike insurance company, so they insure me for within 20 miles. They'll drop me off within 20 miles of what I brought down. So they dropped me off just on the outskirts of Preston. I'm like, well, how do I get on from here? So I went onto YouTube, and a lot of the videos weren't very, very good. They weren't saying run with the biker out, they were just saying quickly upshift into second. I'm like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to do that? So I didn't know you had to run with bikes on there, still trying to kick it into second. It's stalling, obviously. Oh. So, completely forgot what I was fucking saying now. Watched a YouTube video on how to get it going. Got it going, and I was off. Just kicking it into third, then fourth, then fifth, and it was going all right. You know, a lot of the roads I was going on was the A59, if anyone knows, like, it runs from Preston to Clitheroe, and onwards from Clitheroe, I think. So I drove from Preston to Lango, and then down from Lango into Rishton where I live. So yeah, it was only literally one road, and then through Lango. So a lot of the roads were very quiet, not a lot of people on it, or, you know, the A59 is quite a busy road, but, you know, it's literally one road, not many stops, so I was fine. Oh shit, I'm still indicating. So, I'm gonna go over to Lango, where the road's a bit quieter, and show you how to ride. So while I do that, I'm gonna talk about the sort of fucking problems 125cc riders, or any bike rider in general, will normally have. So, one of them is driving with your visor up. You know, you want to get a bit of wind to your face, so you ride with the visor up. You know, you're going at about 30 miles an hour if you're on a ped, but a bit faster if you're on a bike. And some fly decides to smack you full on in the eye. Oh yeah. That is the most annoying thing in the world. Oh yeah. Right, so, you know, you could fucking barely see because some fucking flies just twatted you in the eye. So you're like, the fuck, you know. You pull over to the side of the road because, you know, you can't really ride with your eyes closed. So, you know, you look in your mirror if you had some, and you know, you're fishing this fly at your eye. That is probably one of the most annoying things about 125s. Another problem is when you're in the rain, yeah? You know, it's raining, you know, you're miserable as fuck because it's raining, you're wet, it's just fucking horrible, and the road just feels slippery as fuck. You lean to one side, or you do this, and the bike just feels like it's going to fall from underneath you. It's just an annoying feeling. That is like the worst, most uneasy feeling ever. But then, you know, you're going round the bend, you know, you're leaning round the bend, and there's a metal grate right in the centre of this bend, and you're leaning. Well, if anyone rides a bike here, you know the metal grates when they are like lethal cunts, you know. You want to avoid those at all costs. You do not want to go on a wet metal grid in the road. I'm talking about them little square things in the road, not the drains. Any little square metal thing in the road. They are the worst. Them things there. I just went over one. They are the most annoying things going. I've said that like 5 times now. So you feel the back end go from underneath you, and you know, you wobble, you get back up on your feet, and you're like, oh you shit yourself for a minute, and you bring your back down, and you're like, okay, don't want to do that again, don't want to do that again, definitely not want to do that again. Another thing, fucking potholes. Potholes are the most fucking annoying thing going. Well, right, no, this is like, no, it's probably third most annoying thing going. Flies, definitely first. Second is the metal grids. Third, potholes. So you're there casually driving, and boom, you hit a pothole, and you feel like you're going to come off. That is literally I always like, because I always go on the same routes, I always know where the potholes are, so I always avoid them, and I always piss myself right off and hit them because I know to avoid them, and it just annoys me. Just annoys me when I hit them again. I'm like, what, Joe? You know that fucking pothole's there? Fuck me. Just why did you have to go over it? Or just seeing them at distance and then quickly doing some next ninja manoeuvre to, you know, get around it. There's someone behind me who looks like a retard, but oh well. Another thing is other drivers. You know, I was going to a job interview this morning, which I actually got the job. I started Monday, so you know, different topic. Start on Monday. So yeah, I was going to this job interview in Blackburn, and I had to go on the Whitebirk roundabout. If anyone knows what that is, it's in Blackburn. It's quite a busy roundabout. There's like a motorway on it and some other exits onto the ring road of Blackburn and stuff. and then the main road going into Blackburn. So I got there, the traffic lights are completely black. I'm like, the fuck? So I'm like, okay, so there's no traffic lights. That's funny. This is like a really busy roundabout. So, you know, these cars come in, none of them are stopping because there's no traffic lights and no one can be out stopping. So, you know, I'm sat there for like, you know, a minute until I feel comfortable, until there's a big enough gap to get going so I don't get run over. I'm on a bike, I need to be a bit more careful about this stuff. Oh god, it smells like cow shit. Whoa man, it's definitely... I've been working with cow shit all week. I've been working on a farm and it didn't smell this bad. Right, anyway, so yeah. The exit coming off the M65, some dickhead in a BMW decides to not stop and come into my lane. You know, I'm here and he's trying to come into my lane. There's no traffic lights, normally it'd be on Redford if I was coming. So, you know, he's definitely definitely wrong because, you know, I thought I was wheeling. He's definitely wrong. So, why is it in neutral? So, you know, I'm beeping it, I'm just full on beeping him, I'm pissed off me, you know, I'm fucking putting wanker sign up to him a lot, I'm just pissed off. Pricks in my lane, trying to get into my lane when I'm here. And he's beeping back at me, and I'm like, hey up, you should have stopped and waited for me. And then until there was a gap, you should have gone, dickhead. So yeah, I'm just pissed off at the fact that he's tried to come off the motorway onto a roundabout with no traffic lights, and he didn't even fucking stop. What if I was a car? What if I hit him? You know? I'd have fucked up his car. But no, I'm a bike, so if, you know, if he crashes into me, he's going to have a little damage on his car. But me, I'm going to be half dead in an hospital, and my bike's me fucked. Actually, I'm going to go up here as well. Okay, whoa, this is steep. He's got his windows open so he can definitely hear me, but I don't give a fuck, man. I thought I said YBR at the back of his number then. So, yeah. What else? I've got another problem. I forgot another biker issue. Oh yeah, this is it. Right, now, ped riders won't have this problem because you don't have gears, but anyone on a geared motorbike knows this issue. You know, you're at a traffic light, you're in gear 1 with clutching, and then you set off, you go to put it in gear 2, and you put it into neutral, and you rev the fuck out of the bike. And it's just embarrassing, and it pisses you off, because you're like, just go into gear 2, not neutral. I kicked up, you should be going into gear 2. So yeah, that's another really annoying thing I really don't like. So right, so that's some annoying things I don't like about motorbikes. Right, anyway, so what I'm gonna do, this road's quite quiet. Nobody really comes up here often, so what I'm gonna do is disconnect the clutch cable. Let's just get off the bike. Someone's coming. So the bike is in neutral. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put the bike... Actually, I'm just going to disconnect the clutch. Right, so here's the clutch cable for me. It's going to be quite hot this, I'm going to use my glove. You trying to run me over? Wait, so push that in. It's meant to be easy. There we go. That is the clutch disconnected. So if I look now, my clutch cable has snapped, look. So, Right, so you've no clutch. How do you set off? Your clutch cable has snapped and you have no clutch. Well, this is what you're going to do. Run with the bike. Give it some revs. And up into, there we go, up into second, up shift into third, and you're off. There you go, up shift into fourth, I'm now in fourth, no, doing way over 40 mile an hour, and I'm fine, with no clutch, driving with no clutch. Normally if I pull that in, you know, revs to drop. Unless if I was putting the accelerator on, but you know. So that's how you do it, that's how you ride without clutch. It's quite interesting. You know, it's quite funny, you know. I'm expecting to pull that in and there's no fuck all there. So what you've got to do when you're so shit, that's really slippy road. Why is this road so wet? It's not been raining, it's sunny. Whoa! Potholes! Annoying! Oh god. Right, so you're stopping. I don't. Right, I need to be careful around here. Right, so I'm going to pull over, I'm going to stop. So I'm going to indicate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stall the bike. There you go, you're at traffic lights. Boom, sorted. Now what we need to do is the clutch. Engage the clutch with your hand. There we go. It's in neutral. That's how you put the bike into neutral. You want to set off again. Make sure no one's coming. Start running. Get some speed going. I look like a right spoon, but luckily I'm on a quiet road. Give it some revs and up into second. There we go. Up shift into third without the clutch. Up into fourth. You know, you're alright when you're in fourth. Got that bring. It takes a lot, you know, you have a lot of power to do that. You've got to run with bike and the bike's heavy and it takes your breath away. Woo! It's fine once you go in though. You don't really use the clutch that much when you go in, so you know, just up shift without the clutch and you're alright. So that is going to end the video. So guys, thanks for watching. Please rate and subscribe. Go watch my other videos. I know my channel is taking off. Things have gone up by 200% since last month. And that's probably because I didn't upload last month. But it doesn't matter. It's going up. It's good. So guys, thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, you know, all that goodness. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace out.